Welcome to the 2022 AMAFHH Federation Iftar Dinner. It's wonderful to have your company for this event. We were able to resume these events again last year after we had to have a break because of COVID. We went through some difficulty as a community because we had to meet online and we had to have Ramadan online. We're going to have some very interesting talks because this evening's theme is racism.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. On behalf of AMAFHH Federation, we welcome you all and would like to express our sincere gratitude for your presence at AMAFHH's Annual Iftar Dinner 2022. It is through these events that we are able to come together to celebrate diversity, spread awareness and enhance understanding of the magnitude of the cultures that exist in Australia. And it also makes us realize the value that diversity brings. I would like to convey my greetings to all Muslim community around the globe on the arrival of the blessed month of Ramadan, a month wherein prayers are answered and the status of the worshippers is elevated. So Ramadan Mubarak to all of you. To commence the program formally, I would like to invite our young volunteers to come up on stage for the recitation of Holy Quran, followed by translation. So please welcome Hassan Haider and Masuma Haider.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. Thee do we serve and Thee do we beseech for help. Keep us on the right path, the path of those upon whom Thou hast bestowed favors, not the path of those upon whom Thy wrath is brought down, nor of those who go astray.
Thank you so much, Hassan Haider and Masuma, for the beautiful recitation. And now, to keep the momentum going, the spiritual momentum, I would like to invite Brother Mudassar Mehdi on stage for reciting a nasheed.
Zahi muqaddar huzur-e haq se salam aaya payam aaya झुकाओ नजरें बिछाओ पलकें अदब का आला मकाम आया.
Thank you very much for inviting me to this evening. So my background is mechanical engineering. I've been a professor of mechanical engineering for over 3 decades. I would like to give you some statistics about the performance of the Australian universities. Australia has got 40 universities, and you will be pleased to know that out of these 40 universities, 34 universities are ranked among the top 1,000 universities of the world. There is an organization called ARWU. They rank all the world universities according to the research performance. You want to know what are best performing schools in Australia? You have to see the performance of the students. So schools are ranked based on the performance of students, but universities are ranked based on the performance of their professors. Australia is a small country from population point of view, but it is also famous for many new inventions. For example, bionic ear, the cochlear implant is an Australian invention. Wi-Fi, which you are all using here, that is also an Australian invention. Plastic notes, they were first developed in Australia, and in Melbourne we have got note printing manufacturing company. And I just want to end my speech with this spiritual note that according to Islam and even according to other religion, the purpose of life is to recognize Allah and to serve mankind. So that is what our motto and our objective should be. So my message to younger generation is that they should obey Allah and they should try to serve mankind to their best capability. Thank you very much for your time.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Allah is greater than any description. I testify that there is no God but Allah. I testify that there is no God but Allah.
Well, good evening, everyone. We are here together tonight to come together to reflect on during the holy month of Ramadan. And for me, in this role, one of the things I learned about religion or about faith is that it transcends culture, customs, language, race, ethnicity, and geography. It seems so far, yet so close to us, and that's what it comes here to. It brings us back to the heart, and that's what makes the world go around, and that's what makes it all works, and that is what makes you come together, we come together, volunteering hours, days, nights. All I want to say is to thank you, and I hope we continue to collaborate and work together to really make Victoria a multicultural and a diverse state where we can live, advance, progress, and be able to participate fully regardless of where we came from, how long we've been here, or what religion we practice. So that's the important message I want to share, and I do really appreciate the chance to see you in person and online over the past couple of years, and I do hope to continue to have that opportunity to work with you each and every day. Thank you.
Hi. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I just want to comment on multiculturalism. You see, the multiculturalism is a fantastic concept. Multiculturalism is essentially that we learn, that we acknowledge the world is full of different cultures, rich traditions, heritages. And we want to learn from each other. And we, in the process of learning, we become better human beings. The multiculturalism policy, as it was formulated in the 1970s by the government, was only to non-British migrants. I mean, that was the flaw of that concept. So although multiculturalism was a beautiful concept, so as migrants, we need to challenge this failure, right? Another thing that we should do, right? In Australia, we can do this. Australia is an indigenous land. Australia is an indigenous land. Everyone else is a migrant. Whether you're a British migrant or a Sri Lankan migrant, we are all migrants. So we have the same status. We are all equal. Because only landowners of this country are the indigenous. At the moment, what happens is the British migrants have all the privileges. The Anglo-Celtic culture is a dominant culture. Here is a token acknowledgement of the other cultures. That should not be the case. That's all I was going to say. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum, Ramzan Kareem, and very good evening to all the honorable guests. Fasting is beautiful reflection of this month is to make an effort to get close to God and seek his forgiveness. Who is present in this event, to please take out some time for the community work. It may be in any shape. You take the lead from Sister Batul. She is the inspiration. She is the inspiration for our Muslim ladies. She is the inspiration for the Pakistani women. She is the inspiration for the Victorian women. Take the lead from her, follow her, and learn how she is providing services to the fellow Victorians, and especially the Victorian women and Pakistani and South Asian community women. If we can start having Zoom sessions with the multicultural communities of other states, and we exchange our experience. They should learn from Victoria. They should learn from multiculturalism being practiced in Victoria. Thank you very much. And with this, I really thank you for your generosity in clapping. Thank you very much.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and merciful. We are in the blessed month of Ramadan al-Mubarak. And today's theme, really it is the demand of today, where there is Islamophobia, where there is a racism in the world, but alhamdulillah we are blessed in the country like Australia. And now the message of Islam about respect of every single person and individual. Quran Majid, chapter 49, verse 13. Only one ayah I selected. There are many in the Quran. Because the message of Quran is peace, respect, humanity, and not tolerance, acceptance. Inna khalaqnakum min zakarin aw unsa. We created you from male and female. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلًا. And we divided you in group, other tribes, but not for the racism. Then what is the objective? So a message and the theme of today is respect everyone and love everyone. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So the first question for today is, do you think the phenomenon of the white privilege exists in the Victorian Multicultural Society? If you guys want to answer the questions, please raise your hands up.
The answer is no.
Would you like to add on to that?
It never existed and it doesn't exist anymore.
Anyone else down to answer the question?
Yes, of course, because there is discrimination, but that discrimination is hidden. So no one can understand that what's going on, even in federal and state government, even everywhere there is discrimination for the immigrants communities.
Have you ever suffered from discrimination because of your religious background?
I got called a Ching Chong, Chinaman. That's what I got called all the time when I was younger. Go home.
Do you think the local Victorian Entertainment TV channels and magazines have enough racial diversity?
So being own our local channel, I think we do have diversity. That is the reason that A1 TV have English, people from Somalian background, and of course Pakistani and Indian as well. Thank you.
Look, I agree that it's great that we have these cable TV and we have these specialty broadcasting programs and things like that. But what I want to ask people is, in answer to Ali's question, when you turn on Sunrise, when you turn on the news, when you turn on the TV and you watch a soap opera, and you see that all of the people in that maybe are white. That's how I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. It's changing a little bit now. But do you feel that it matters that you, as a minority, that actually make up part of what people see when they walk down the street, are not part of the vision that they see on their television? Does anyone think that matters? I do. Muslims are about 2 to 3% of people in Australia. It'd be nice if maybe 2 or 3 in every 100 people we see on television were Muslims. And we're starting to see that, which is good. Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah, slowly we'll get there. So those were our questions for today. Thank you so much for all the answers you guys gave. Salawat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event could not have happened without the tireless efforts of all our volunteers. So thank you very much to all the volunteers. We're very proud of our team, and as Vivian has pointed out, this is the thing that will motivate us and keep us going. So thank you to everyone who has attended, and on behalf of AMAFHH team, I would like to thank especially all our reciters, all the different organizations that have come in today and made this iftar really special for all of us. So thank you for adding all the spirituality today. I've got a long list of names, but apparently some or quite a lot of them have already left. But I would like to especially mention Vivian. Thank you so much. It is always an honor to have you, and you've made it special for us. Thank you. Mr. Nilaya, if he's already left, I think I can thank his wife on his behalf. Thank you so much for all your words. Professor Syed Masood, you shared all your experiences with us. Thank you for that. Brother Rana Shahid, and all our esteemed community members, it was a pleasure to have you today. And inshallah, we hope to have a similar, a better evening next time. Thank you very much. With this, we will formally conclude our dinner for tonight. See you next year, inshallah, and in all the other gatherings. We hope to stay connected. Thank you.